there, this is Whiskey and Wit. I'm Whitney, and today I'm sharing with you my top 5 tips for preparing for your Disney trip on a budget. Also, with each tip, I've got some items that I'm gonna show you in a haul style, so then that way you can see what I've used and the savings that came with the different tips. I'm so excited. We are under 60 days until our trip to Walt Disney World to celebrate our anniversary and our birthdays. And I've been planning for this trip probably for the past 9 months. And what I mean by that is I've been slowly collecting items that I found at stores, online, things that I knew I wanted for this trip, but didn't want to wait till the last minute. And what I've learned is really being able to plan out what you need for this trip, especially beforehand, allows you to use these tips and find a lot of things that you don't have to pay full price for. So let's get started. My first tip for you is to get on the mailing list. And what I mean by that is go online, figure out where you're thinking about buying stuff from, and newsflash, not everything has to come from the Disney store. But if it does, a great example is I'm on their mailing list. So I get something pretty much every day from them that's anywhere from, you know, $10 off if you spend $50, all the way up to when they have big end of season 40% off deals, additional 40% off, whatever that looks like. And really, if you've got kids or it's a family and you don't travel to Disney all the time, even if you do, no one's gonna know that you bought it and maybe it was released 6 months ago. So if you're not super into being on top of brand new things when you head to Disney, this is a great tip so that you can stay on top of what sales are going on. Etsy shops are great for that. Follow them on Instagram. A lot of times that's where they share their deals. So get on the mailing list means you're staying in the know and you're ready to buy when things go on sale. So one of the best examples of this is this bag that I got from Shop Disney. And the tag says that originally it was $24.95 if you bought it from online. And it's got this outside like kind of plexi bag. It almost looks like if you were to head to like a sporting event and they told you that you couldn't have your purse, you know, for security reasons, so they give you a clear bag. And then it has this insert that clips on either side, but it pulls out and it's an aerial insert. And I thought this would be great for packing, first off, because it's like a mesh material. You can see that. So it'd be great. You can see everything that's inside. You can organize, you know, maybe I was thinking to use this for ears or shirts or kind of whatever you're packing with, and you've got a little, you know, Disney fun in there. But then also this outside bag I plan on using when we head to the pool, or, you know, if we need a bag for anything like that. But really, I bought this for the inside. Now I got an email that said that this was going on sale and then it was an additional 25% off. So I ended up paying like around $10 for this bag when it was $24.95 originally. So 10 bucks, official Disney merch, and it's on sale. My next tip is to plan ahead far enough that you can wait for sales. Now you want to figure out what is actually gonna have the potential of going on sale, because some places just don't run sales on certain things. You just know that if you want it, you're gonna pay full price, and if you want to go ahead and buy that, then you can. But a lot of places, if you're able to kind of wait it out for things, then you can get a deal. And the biggest example I have of this is all of the Disney stuff that Target had released, that Mickey collection with junk food. I saw a lot of things that I wanted, but I had kind of waited because to buy all the things at once, the price point was kind of high. So then I ended up going back in the end of July, beginning of August, and they had all of their stuff on sale that was part of that collection. The first thing that was awesome about finding that stuff on sale at Target were these pins. Now these you've probably seen before, but they had 3 different collections. This one is like Mickey playing a guitar, a Mickey glove, and then a really cute classic Minnie head. Kind of Mickey running, an old school Mickey, and then just a Mickey head. Full body Mickey, one that said Mickey Mouse, and then one similar to the mini one, but it's a Mickey Mouse. And so these retailed for $8 a piece across the board. And I really want to try pin trading when we go to Disney. I've heard, you know, a lot of good things about it, but I also don't want to dump a ton of money into pins. So when I found out online that these guys were considered tradable in the parks, I really was kicking myself for not buying them at $8. Well, I ended up getting them at 70% off. So I paid like $3 and change for these. So it's like a little over $1 a pin, which is a lot more price friendly than buying pins off of Shop Disney or getting them when I get to the park. So this was a big score at Target. Super excited about these. I grabbed for $1.50 this scented hand cream. It's like a nice big bottle, but it's 2.7 fluid ounces. So this you can put on your carry-on, which I thought would be good. I tend to get really dry in the airport, so I thought this would be nice to have some lotion. And then also half off on these face masks that they have. When I travel a lot for work, and when I travel, I like to try to take a face mask with me. That gives me a little me time in the hotel room, and also I kind of feel refreshed. I get really bogged down and tired when I travel, and so I think this will be nice, you know, when we get back to the resort after a long day. It'll be nice, you know, as we're kind of winding down, brushing my teeth. I can put one of these on. They are a green tea face mask, so I haven't tried them, so I don't know how good they are, but I figured, you know, a little Disney fun, throw it in the bag, and I can have this at the room. And then finally from this Target collection, I grabbed 2 little lip balms. One is just a Mickey toasted coconut, and the other one is Mickey, but it's got ears on it, which they look like the EOS, however you pronounce that, lip balms, but thought these would be cute. I always carry those around. And both of these were $1.50, which, you know, compared to what you normally would pay for chapstick is pretty good. And then you have a little Disney fun in the parks. If you can have self-control and wait, or if you've got time until your trip, if you can wait for a sale on a lot of things, you know, you'll be better off. Number 3 is do not count out chain national retailers for Disney items. Disney has been around long enough, and they are very smart at what they do when it comes to business. So licensing is everywhere. So nowadays you can go to Target and Walmart and Hot Topic and all over the place. You could JCPenney and grab Disney licensed merchandise. This necklace that I'm wearing is actually from JCPenney. One side is a Minnie with a rose gold, and then the other side is a silver kind of sparkly Mickey. Got this guy on clearance for like $9.99 at JCPenney. So, you know, being able to check out those different places for product is super helpful. Target actually has right now in their beauty section a huge like lip smacker display, and these guys are in there. They've got emoji princesses. This actually I got as a gift for my birthday from my dear friend Tay. She gave me this in a Disney gift card, which was so sweet because she knows that I'm heading to the parks. And then on the back there's a different emoji face for Ariel. Ariel is one of my favorite princesses, and Taylor knows that. So, you know, checking that out at a big box store like Target, you can find little trinkety things like this. Target is really a great place to go for Disney stuff because I am realizing how many Target items I really have in this kind of haul portion of this video. So this was the first thing I bought for my trip, and I was so stinking excited. It is a like replica tour like band shirt for Powerline, stand-up tour 1994, and even on the back it's got a full-blown like here's where the show was, you know, all the locations. And if you watch my Disney small shop haul, you know I'm obsessed with the Goofy movie, and I love that Stand Out, Eye to Eye, all the songs from that movie.
Max, look, it's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
I'm really excited to wear this shirt in Disney. It's super soft, super comfortable, and I found this actually in the men's section. So they are kind of upping their game when it comes to the women's shirts that are kind of Disney inspired, but they do have a ton of great t-shirts in the men's section. The next national chain place that you need to be looking at for Disney stuff is Hot Topic. Now, I haven't been into Hot Topic in a long time, because it really doesn't fit, you know, what I shop for, but they do have a ton of cute Disney stuff. So don't let like any of the, you know, aesthetics outside fool you. They've got a ton of cute Disney stuff, and they have a ton of it on their website. So if you don't even have one near you, you can find their stuff on their website, and they're running sales pretty frequently. So get on their mailing list, back to tip 1, and check that out because they are killing the game when it comes to that. So this tank top that I plan to wear to Animal Kingdom came from there, and it is a Simba shirt. My parents actually got me this for my birthday because I asked for it. I wanted something from The Lion King to wear to Animal Kingdom. It's just a racerback tank. It just has Simba's face on it. They've got a ton of stuff from Up. They've got a ton of Stitch stuff. They definitely have things that rival what Box Lunch has. So I would definitely check it out if you haven't already. Let me also say that if you are a Disney fiend and you already know that Hot Topic sells Disney stuff, I'm sorry. This is probably gonna help somebody out that was starting like me, where you haven't been to Disney a ton of times, you don't have a ton of Disney apparel, and you're looking for stuff for your trip. So, a little disclaimer there. And I almost forgot, this shirt that I'm wearing also came from my parents for my birthday, and I'm pretty sure this is from Hot Topic. If it's not, you can find it there. I know it's on Target online, but it says, wait for it, made in the 90s, and it's got all the different Toy Story characters, kind of cartoon-like on the front. I love this shirt. Tip number 4 is check out Poshmark and eBay. Now, if you don't know about Poshmark, it is an online resale site where you have your closet, which is like your page, and you can list pretty much anything. A lot of times it's clothes and shoes, but then also it's purses and accessories and anything. I've seen books on there, Disney pins, all over the place. So I'll link that down below if you want to check that out. And the other thing is eBay. Now I want to be careful with how I explain this because I know, especially with what I'm about to show, that people that trade pins just hate eBay for the most part. Because the thing is, and I didn't realize this till I did a bunch of research, but there are people out there that sell scrapper pins is what they're called, and basically they look like Disney pins, but they're not. They're super cheap. It's what you can buy in those huge pin lots online. And at first I was like, why does it matter to be cheaper? But the more research I did, these people are spending a ton of money to kind of knock off these things to sell them to you for cheap. But then the people that are spending their money in the park or other families that are buying legit pins are trading with cast members that have scrappers on their lanyards. So you could pay all this money, say you don't like all 5 of your pins in your pin pack, trade them away, and then you literally are stuck with nothing because they're all these scrapper pins. So some people may not care, but for me that like made me feel really bad, especially like, you know, like there's this 5-year-old kid that has all these legit pins and they go to trade and then they get crappy ones to take home. Like, will they care? I don't know, but that did make me sad. So wanted to throw that out there. Tsum Tsum Series 5 bag, and this is all the Pixar characters. I'm sure you've seen this, but on the back kind of shows you, you know, characters from WALL-E. You could get Monsters Inc. You could get Up. You could get Ratatouille, Bugs Life, all these different things. So I've already opened it, obviously, so this isn't going to be a surprise, but I did want to show you guys these pins because I will link the seller that I got them from down below. I saw a video on Zippity Doo Disney, which I'll also link that below, because if you are looking for information on pins, you don't want to be getting that from me because I'm not knowledgeable, but a lot of the information that I've learned has been from her channel. And she recommended this seller, and she is very, very, very adamant about the eBay like resellers and scrappers and things like that. So I knew that it was a legit seller. So I will link that down below. But the pins that I got in this pack were Woody. You guys know my love for Toy Story, so I was really excited about this. Next up is WALL-E. I think I've seen this movie once. I'm like not super jacked about this, so I'll probably trade this in the parks. Third pin I got is Buzz Lightyear. I was so excited about that. Second to last is Goofy. Look at his cute little hat. Finally, I got a little Minnie. So overall, I was pretty jacked about the pins that I got. I got a couple that I'm willing to trade away, and I'm not trying to build like a pin collection empire here. Just thought I'd get a couple ones that were a little bit cheaper than what you can find them at the park, and, you know, be able to trade and kind of set myself up. So I had them. We didn't have to take time to go track them down, things like that. So I believe these are around like $27.99 in the park, and I ended up buying these from the seller for $17.99. So you save 10 bucks. Use some of my birthday money on that so that I can participate in pin trading. I had purchased these before I knew that those Target ones were tradable, so I have a decent amount now that I can trade, which I'm really excited about. So I would definitely be sure to check out Poshmark and also eBay, just to see what they have out there. They may not have exactly what you want. That's the thing with secondhand, but it's worth a shot. You can check it out, especially if you're looking for, you know, something to just wear the one time on your trip and you don't want to spend a ton of money on it. And my final tip is to check out Facebook sellers, Facebook Marketplace, anybody that can sell things via social media. And the reason that I say that is because I found a ton of cute shirts and leggings from LuLaRoe, from their Disney collection. So this is kind of a, I don't know, I got a lot of Animal Kingdom vibes from this with kind of the Aztec print and the fun colors. So I'm excited to wear this, and I may not wear it to Animal Kingdom, but what I was thinking is I could wear this with leggings on the airplane tour from Disney. I was able to find a going out of business group on Facebook, which is LuLaRoe consultants that are no longer doing their business. They're trying to liquidate their clothes for, you know, cheaper than retail price, which is nice. So I believe I bought this for $12, which I think they retail for like $42, so I think that's a win. What I had to search was GOOB for going out of business. It looks like goob. There are a lot of different ones. I will link one of my favorites down below for you if you want to check that out. And here I'm just gonna call this a bonus round because these are some items that didn't fit into my tip buckets, but I did want to share them with you that I've grabbed for my trip. Kind of cosmetic bag. It's kind of small. I would say it's probably maybe 6 inches, but it's got all the little Mickey heads, and the little pole here is a Mickey head too, which is super cute. And I plan to put all my pins and some of the buttons in here to keep them safe when we travel. Another thing I wanted to share with you guys are these reusable kind of cotton ball, cotton swab containers, and I got these from the Dollar Tree. Finding Dory, Frozen. Gives me like Altoid vibes. I mean, they're not gonna be super high quality Q-tips because this is from the Dollar Tree, but this little tin is gonna be really nice because you could probably put, you know, you could put cotton balls, cotton rounds. This would be great for earrings. You could just put like a little bit of fabric or something inside so they don't kind of clink around and scratch. But I think these would be great little kind of travel containers. And then finally this guy, which I want to share because I'm going to use it for a practical reason that I've heard a ton of people say, and I think it's genius. So this I got as an add-on item when I purchased the bag from the Shop Disney, shopdisney.com, I guess is what it's called. And this was around the 4th of July. So this is a collapsible bag. So this is all I would have to fit in my suitcase when we go down to Orlando. But then when we get down there, find all these fun souvenirs, it unfolds into this really cute like Mickey Americana bag. We can put souvenirs in, and then all of a sudden this can be like your carry-on on the airplane. So then you don't really have to worry too much about, you know, where am I gonna put stuff when it comes back. Obviously don't overstuff your suitcase because you're not gonna have space to really bring anything back. But this is cool because then all of your souvenirs, if they're able to be, can be with you in the airplane rather than underneath in your checked baggage. So, you know, everything kind of just feels more secure that way. So I'm excited that this bag, you know, could start small and then expand. So there you have it. There are all the different items that I have acquired, I guess, for this trip. I didn't purchase all of them because some were gifts, but I'm really excited for my trip coming up. Like I said before, we are under 60 days. If I'm forgetting something or if there's something that has been life-changing when you've traveled to Disney, please let me know down in the comments below. I am definitely a planner and a researcher and want to make sure that all my bases are covered. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe because I will be sharing a lot more things leading up to my Disney trip. And also we plan, fingers crossed, to vlog that trip as well with my brand new camera. Thanks to my brother for the lovely gift. And I will see you guys next time. Bye!